Seems like Cthulhu himself cursed us. We kept on talking
I
about
was
the
about to
Elder
say,
Ones.
they literally just took the course that your computer had and transitioned it into freaking Seth's computer.
Yeah, literally.
You have
Sorry,
passed it on by being.
we had an internet issue here. Sorry, everyone.
Technical difficulties.
Please stand by for technical difficulties. We appreciate your patience in these trying times. We promise we'll get to your call as soon as possible.
Damn it.
In the meantime, please enjoy this delightful little tune. Ba da da na 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 da 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 da.
Please enjoy this one that plays Wonderwall.
Okay, I am going to have to pull the server down and refresh everything.
Wow.
So everyone will have to get back in once I do this. I'm sorry.
Please stand by as the characters all experience existential dread for approximately 3 minutes.
I guess this is kind of one of the few times that we've had a major tech issue in the middle of a session before.
Administrator.
Dude, I would crash out if I were you. Wait, would mine work? I wonder. Because I also own Foundry.
Yeah, but still though, like
the
your
only one
idea
who
is
would be able to
absolutely
who would have been able to do anything is L.
Oh, nice.
L is the only one with the ability to do anything. In this situation, the only one with the ability to fix anything. And I don't want to log into her account for so.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that now.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that we were having tech issues without our tech support.
I'll just cut all this in editing.
If anything, just put this in a post-credit scene.
Yeah, blooper reel.
Blooper.
Yes. Mr. Mon shitpost.
Okay, Binary's back in, Ducky's back in, Maritime's back in, Shadow's back in.
Well, I'm on a gray screen. Let's not say we're back in until we're actually back in.
It's loading.
We're waiting on Twilight.
We're waiting on a lot of things. Okay, now I'm back in.
Why is there
That's
two?
I'm in
the process. As I'm in the process of connecting.
Seth, there's 2 rats on the board.
2 rats.
Who cares? The other one is your clone.
One is enough.
The other one is your clone. Ignore it. It's not there.
Okay, and now I'm in.
Okay, now everyone roll initiative.
Oh, okay, got you.
Like everybody.
Everybody. Well, except Ada and Bakoto and Bastilles. He didn't get those.
Hey, we're in the dream world.
Yeah, you're in the dream realm. You're dealing with Sorn right now. I'll roll for Crystal, roll for Erinel, roll for Rasha, and Soma.
Wait.
I wish I could have kept my old initiative.
Let me see.
I'm sorry, Makoto somehow got into the initiative tracker.
I didn't roll.
Somehow Makoto got into the initiative tracker. I'm not sure how that happened.
It's broken.
How did that happen?
No.
Don't remove Cyclair. Cyclair shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think Cyclair's supposed to be in here.
Yeah. So begin encounter. And Zolgoth will start us off.
We're fighting Zolgoth.
Yes, you are. And Zolgoth is going to immediately spend all 3 actions to manifest his Eidolon. To manifest his Mistamon partner. And he summons Skull Doom. And it is looming over you, Rat. This giant amalgam of bones. This giant creature of bones. It doesn't even look like a creature. It's like all of its bones are like ripped out of their sockets, and they're just held together like by some kind of force or energy. And this creature is staring down at you. And
Get a load of this guy.
with this, with Manifest Eidolon, with Manifest Mistamon partner, he does get to make 1 action. Doesn't he?
I think so, yeah.
So he gets to take a single action. So Skull Doom is going to spend a single action. Rat, heal up while you're at your HP. I don't know why you're at 112.
I got you.
Willow yells,
I think it's because
"You
we
might
got.
want to get away from there." To Rat.
No, I could take this. I'm in.
Bone Smash. And that is a 38 to hit. You can take this, huh?
Yeah, I could take it.
Here.
Oh!
40 points of damage to Rat.
1 minute, I'm looking at stuff.
Ouchie!
Because I just need to get to Rat.
Yes, you do.
So yeah. I
Can you
will
do that
use...
with a reaction?
Yeah. Yeah, because I have Intercept Foe. I just have to...
Okay. Intercept Foe. Coldra intercepts.
But then I can combine that with one of my other intercept things. Which would be... Let me find it.
So give you back your HP there. Because Coldra looks like he's coming in to take this attack instead.
Yeah.
Intercept Strike. You keep your charges safe from the harm, even if it means you get hurt yourself. You gain the Intercept Strike action.
Which, I take the damage, but I gain resistance to all damage, and get, my resistance is equal to 2 plus my level, which is 15.
Okay.
So I have resistance 15 to it, and then my shield has a hardness of 15. So by using shield block, I can then make that 40 go down from 40 to minus 15, 25 to minus 15, so I take 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I will apply that 10 damage right now.
Oh, I just did it.
Okay.
I'll...
Go ahead and put it back.
Okay.
You did it yourself. Okay. So, that's what happens with Zolgoth's turn. He manifests Skull Doom and goes and the Skull Doom lunges with this giant bony fist, and just as it was going to hit Rat, Coldra rushes forward and takes the hit instead.
Yeah, you basically see him, like, rush past everyone, and, like, as the fist is coming in, he goes to meet it with his own fucking fist. Stay away from the small ones. You're mine.
Oh, but small ones are so much fun. So
I don't know if I should feel. No, go ahead. Sorry.
So the final battle has begun. Soma is going to come up here and she is going to cast Gaia's Blessing. And she's going to cast it against the living. And she's going to cast it on Coldra. So Coldra gets healed for 14.
Nice.
Crystal, the Guardian of Flame. Crystal says, Zolgoth, I am sick of your games. As she casts Geyser, which is a 10-foot burst, and it's going to go right on top of... Let's see.
Technically, she could put it like behind Zolgoth and then
Yeah,
just
right
hit
there.
them.
Right there. And it hits Zolgoth and Skulldoom. So, Zolgoth will roll a DC 29 reflex save and succeeds. And Skulldoom critically fails. Roll damage. Okay. Don't know why it's targeting Cauldra there, but Zolgoth is going to take half damage. And that means... yeah. That Skulldoom is going to take the full damage. And now... Crystal's pretty sick and tired of his games. She has cast Geyser. And now it is Arenel's turn. And Arenel... wrong thing. Arenel is going to come up over here. And she is coming at him with her greatsword. And he handily dodges it. Ah, I can do this all day. And he handily dodges again.
Pause if you get it, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ed Willow, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
My turn. Alright. Let's see.
Ah, time for the Bigfoot.
Let's see. What can I do? Alright.
Big feet are so entertaining. So interesting. All hairy.
Let's see.
That hair gets all over the place.
To take the cash down, I guess.
Do you get fleas a lot?
Let's see.
All right, guys, we gotta kill this guy.
None of my. If I remember.
I can't imagine any more than you do.
Like if I remember, none of my my damage spells work on him. Cause they all do they do cold damage. Let's see.
I don't know if he's resistant to cold. That's the lich that was.
The other guy.
Yeah,
he's
that's
not
the
resistant to
undead
cold.
lord.
Zolgoth's not resistant to cold.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got a couple of resistances, but it's not cold.
The cold did, in fact, bother him anyway.
Let's see. I'm going to.
So if you wanna do cold, you can.
Let's see. Is it
Go
safe
for it.
to? Let's see. I'm going to.
Don't do what's safe. Do what's fun. Something dangerous.
It's the final
Live
battle
like it's
against
your
the big
last
bad.
life, because it very well might be.
It's the final battle against the
how
big
much?
bad, so yeah.
Let's see. How much does it take
Kill him.
to do that?
Well,
how
what these
much?
characters think is the big bad.
Kill him.
Let me
No.
see.
Really, neither Coldra or Bastille was ever convinced that
Right.
Zolgoth was the big bad. They just considered him annoying.
Well, he is
I-
that. He tries to be.
Dish.
He certainly tries to be.
Good news, it's the only thing he succeeds at.
See, I'm gonna do this on the like this guy.
Hypothermia. She casts hypothermia on Skulldoom.
Go do.
So Skulldoom is going to roll a Fortitude save and critically succeed.
Ah, my gosh.
No damage.
No. It's like, well, it's just like staring at him, like, it's like, no. It's like,
Did you
no,
just try to freeze a pile of bones?
No.
That
Get
didn't work out too well for you, did it?
No, it did not work out that well for me.
Russia. The Scion.
Try and freeze the person that's got skin next time.
You should listen to your friend. Your friend is quite smart. Using Gula.
Yeah. Hey, you guys just like pipe down over there.
Hey, Zolgoth. You want to know
Yes?
the truly craziest thing you could do?
Oh, please tell me.
Surrender right now.
Not in the cards
They'd
today.
never expect you to do it.
I mean, that's just a safe
Exactly,
thing.
it's not in the cards. Which is why you should do it.
Rasha is using her psionic ability, Astral Rain.
Worth a shot.
So Zolgoth is going to roll a reflex save and critically succeed.
He could not. Has he
And
considered?
Rasha says, he doesn't stand in one spot, does he?
Appears not.
Would you like him to?
Yes.
Noted.
I may.
Greetings. So I have a silly question for you.
Oh,
Seth,
I probably
my
have a
favorite
very
game of
silly answer for you.
Yeah. So can I roll Mythos to try to figure out like if there's any inkling of Eldritch on him or if he's just bullshit?
Go for it.
I have a +5 on Mythos, but hey, we rock.
Ada probably has a better shot.
What do I have?
Yeah.
On
Instead of Mythos, can I roll Eldritch Lore?
Sure.
Thank
Sounds like
you.
fun.
I have a +18.
What do you on the die? You sense Cthulhu all over him.
Upon seeing this, I may just gonna be like, wait a minute.
In
wait
fact,
a minute,
I may.
wait a minute.
You suddenly start lifting your head towards the sky, and you notice the sky is turned. A dark cloud has spread out over the primal wood, and you are seeing flashes and images as these blue, these kind of sickly green lightning bolts keep sparking through that cloud. You see these flashes of writhing tentacles. Make me a will save.
Wow, it was nice knowing you.
I don't think I will. Anyway. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
37.
Oh, the dice gods. I love you.
You somehow succeed, and you're like, yeah, Cthulhu's here.
I'm normally one that used to get crazy over this, but do you guys not see what's going on in the forest in the centers over there? Or am I the only one that noticed this? I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind seeing this.
Willow will look up after he says that.
Willow, make a will save.
Oh my! Did I? Okay. So
Yeah.
okay, so there was an illusion this entire time, and I just broke it. I'm so sorry, guys. I fucked us. I'm sorry, guys. I should have died. I'm sorry.
Willow is unnerved.
Oh my god. Well, it's like, oh my god. So it's like, I don't know about this.
He's gonna look to Zolka and he's just like, "What are you? You crazy madman! What do you think you hope to gain by working with that crazy monstrosity?"
Why are you acting like this is new information?
I didn't know any of this. I was just hired a couple of days ago.
No one told you.
No! I have been running around with you guys with no information! I felt like I was going crazy!
Oh yeah, no, he's kind of trying to get them all here, not just Cthulhu, to be clear.
Why wasn't this told to me? You fools!
That's not... I'm not the one who does intros to new people.
I apologize. I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at this one!
Don't yell at me. What?
He's yelling at Crystal.
Crystal says, I believe that was in the pamphlet. Wait, did Sarah send you the pamphlet?
No! I did not send the pamphlet!
What? No, I didn't see
There was a
anything.
pamphlet.
Wait, you.
Oh, you met a good friend of mine.
This is all your fault.
I mean, look, I knew because I'd seen Cthulhu before, so like this isn't new to me.
You stay away from me. I don't want you anywhere near me.
Willow's over here just going nuts.
Alright. So first
that's the normal response to seeing Cthulhu. Cole just saw him and was like, well, that looks odd. That's a problem for the future.
So this is
Not a problem right now, though.
so this is one.
I just got
action,
this dream person to save.
and this is 2 actions. And for my last action, I am going to punch this thing. By punch this thing, I mean hit it with my shield and trace a rune on it.
Here I expected the fetal position.
No, I mean he's not a coward. He's just angry that no one told him.
Give me more story points, dang it.
You'll get a story point. In fact,
Yes.
Aldra, but still, no, Binary gets a story point.
Yes.
What about
Binary
me as I
does.
For both characters.
Woo! What about me as I may?
I May gets a story point.
Yippee!
Willow gets a
Anyways,
story point.
Anyways, I am going
Rat gets
to...
a story point.
Oh, thank you. And I am going to give this thing the rune of fire, as I want to see this thing burn.
Oh, good.
So I may smack it, and as he smacks it with the shield, he takes out his little crafting tool and he writes the root of Atrol on him.
Oh, you peruse the Eldritch runes too. Oh, how fun.
I do, and that's why I have to stop you, you fool!
Good luck.
I have the knowledge of all the ones that have lost their minds. I will make sure that you will face judgment.
Good luck.
Crazy fool!
What is happening over there?
I think he's losing his own mind. Probably from seeing Cthulhu. It happens to most people. Not me.
Cauldra.
Yes.
Before you take your turn, we're going to fade in on Makoto, Bastille, and Ada. As
I never
you
thought I made one.
have just met Sorn, the Lord of Nightmares. What do you do?
Well, DM. It depends on what I can get away with that's canon. Because Bastille has 3 story points.
Oh god.
What can you get away with? What are you attempting to get away with?
Is that what are you trying to pull
It sure would be a shame for the Lord of Nightmares if the Lord of Dreams had been also aware of the situation, the fact that nightmares are kind of spreading and it's a pretty big issue, and that there's currently 3 people that are working against that goal, and assistance would be good. So a distraction for the Lord of Nightmares seems in order, doesn't it?
I don't know. Everyone else, what do you think?
Oh god. If anything, it does make sense considering how dreams and nightmares are an interesting dichotomy.
Indeed. Makoto, what do you think?
Wouldn't my deity also be involved too?
I believe.
Debril?
Yes. No, not Debrial. Not Debrial.
Isn't Debril the one that's with dreams?
Yane is the Lord of Dreams.
What's mine then?
Debrial is the goddess of dreams in the old gods pantheon. She's the goddess of dreams. She's also the goddess of a few other things.
So she is a goddess of dreams, so she would be involved.
But gods do not directly intervene in the affairs of mortals.
Yeah, we're talking about the Lord of Dreams, not the God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's different.
Yeah, like the person that's in charge of the dream realm, not the one that's like has imminent domain and control over everything within.
Yeah. So what he's asking about is, should Yane pop up and have a direct conflict with Sworn? What do you think? Do you think an all-out battle between the Lord of Dreams and the Lord of Nightmares is in order?
I mean, I don't
That'd be
even know if it
interesting.
necessarily needs to be battle. It certainly can, but I feel like he'd do something. Like he knows that, he's probably aware that shit's Creek. So like,
Yeah.
the group that's working to make it not up Schitt's Creek could probably use a moment to actually get the person they need and get out, because that's how they get it not up Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
So like, it's fully in his benefit.
So, Makoto, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
And Ada's kind of on board with that too.
Yeah.
And suddenly,
And I use that's cannon to summon Yo, the Lord of Dreams.
Yane. You summoned Yane, the Lord of Dreams.
Yane, the Lord of Dreams. I'm terrible with names. I've said it many times. It doesn't stop being true.
And you suddenly hear this echoey, angelic voice say, Sorn, are you up to your old tricks again? And now a battle has begun, and you are seeing flashes of darkness and light up above you. You now have a moment to sneak away and go find Lady Fiore.
Wait, does praying work? Wait, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
And Dark Horse says, usually I don't like intervening with the Lord of Dreams sleep. But I guess in this case. So.
I was just thinking we could really use a distraction. I didn't think one would actually come.
Looks at his hands. Did I do this? Am I a summoner of lords?
So, you all continue down another path and try to find your way to the dungeons where Lady Fiore is being held. And now, back with Coldra and everyone else. Coldra, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
I said what I was gonna do. I'm gonna stop Zolgoth from moving and grab him with reach.
Go for it.
But first, I should, since we were summoned in the middle of combat, technically I should still have, like, my Daydream Trance and Stance
Yes.
up, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just confirming, because it did, like, take my AC down since we switched combats. Because I did want to use my Vision of Foresight so that I can get advantage on this roll if needed.
Okay.
But let me activate my stance first so that it leaves my AC where it should be. I just have to find it.
Okay.
Here it is. That should, yep, now my AC is at 38. And so now I will make my first athletics check to grab him. And again, anti-magic as well is still up. I don't imagine that's going to grab, so I am going to use my Vision of Foresight.
40.
That's much better.
Much better. Does that work on Zolgoth, though? It does.
Yeah.
Then he needs to make a Fortitude save, DC 32. He'll probably succeed, but I'm hoping he doesn't.
He handily succeeds.
What was the point of buying the more expensive one if now everyone's gonna save against it?
I don't know. I'm not the one poking around in your pocketbook. Though I could.
And then let's see here. Other action.
Have you invested in any good stocks lately?
Is Sogoth considered magical? For the purposes of like, I forget if like normal weapon resistance versus magical weapon resistance is a thing. And I'm just trying to think, if I hit him against his Eidolon, will they have resistance to damage if he's not considered magical?
He is not considered magical.
Okay. And he radiates so much of it.
I thought he radiated madness.
Kind of like
I
you
mean-
just give it to him.
He's like he uses magic with the madness. Then I guess I'll just hit him with my scythe, or at least try to.
Oh, was that a compliment?
Let's see here.
So you have him grabbed.
Correct.
He is grabbed.
And then
33 misses.
darn it. Even with being grabbed, it misses. Okay, well, I got him. That's my
Got him
turn.
Grabbed. So now he's going to stand in one spot. Rat,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Wait a minute, he's gonna stand at one spot.
Yeah, because
Right.
now he's
No.
grabbed.
Oh no, can I check? Oh no, I
That's
have
for you?
I can't sneak attack. I have to move up here.
You can do that. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let you move me up there. Thank you.
He also wouldn't have gone anywhere by the time this specific turn came around because he hadn't moved yet.
No,
And
I
it-
meant like, you see this this line over here? That's considered out of the battle map.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, you, like,
Yeah.
if nothing else, Seth can just, like, move all of us down, assuming there's a way to highlight everyone and move us.
It's all
Oh,
good.
there
Anyways,
is. There is indeed.
oh, thank you. You're the best.
I try to be.
All right. Now I am going to do something. I'm going. Wait, this isn't the real one. Damn it. I was gonna do my funny haha. But this is my first strike against him. Dang it. You know what?
Ah, dang
Nah,
it.
Did that miss?
That worked.
Oh, that missed.
That worked.
Oh, were you trying to hit me?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I got another trick up my sleeve.
Oh, please show me. I love tricks.
Ah, wait. I had to take it out. Never mind.
How did you
Okay.
enjoy my deck of many things? Did you have fun?
I did. I enjoyed it. They gave me a challenge.
Oh,
I'm
The
just gonna shoot
robot
him.
got a lot of money.
All right, and I'm gonna shoot him in the back.
tell your robot he should invest in some stocks.
Never mind. I'm not gonna shoot him.
What the hell is a stock?
Deirdre is going to move up here. And Deirdre is going to... Let's see, what is Deirdre going to do? Deirdre is going to cast Draw the Lightning. And he critically succeeds. You should tell your little Magi God.
Deirdre.
You should tell your little Magi Guard officer there that she's going to have to try a little better than that. That's her turn. Zolgoth. Skulldoom is going to move here. And target Coldra and Bone Smash.
Come back.
And hits.
What my name?
Rolling damage. I am waiting on you to do whatever you do with your resistances and shields and all that.
I'm deciding. I'll go ahead and block it. My shield's got plenty of health.
Okay.
So that'll take 15 off of it, making it 17 damage or 18 damage.
Okay.
171 minus 18 would be 153.
Okay. And then Bone Smash again with map. And miss.
Miss.
As it sweeps its giant bony fist and it goes right over your head.
Do you want to be grabbed next? I have 2 hands.
Do you like my bony fellow?
No.
Soma is not liking this right now. She's going to back up over here. What is Soma going to do? Soma is going to cast Petal Storm. She's going to cast it right about there. So it just hits Skulldoom. So Skulldoom is going to roll a basic reflex save. And critically succeed. And she's like, why am I wasting my Missia on this? Crystal. Crystal is going to cast Cinderstorm. You breathe life into a mass of fiery critters, and they swarm the target and create an aura around it in 5-foot emanation. The target and enemies in the aura are subject to an effect depending on the insects you choose. On subsequent rounds, the first time you sustain this spell, each round, you repeat the effect on the target and all your enemies in an insect aura. Pick a type of insect to determine the effect. And just because I know everyone hates them, she summons a swarm of inference.
Oh.
Relish
I
in
think-
my doom, Zolgoth. Oh, how fun. And he rolls a basic reflex save. And critically fails with a 1 on the die.
Whoa.
So, in France, you create fiery flying ants that deal 3d6 piercing damage plus 2d6 persistent fire damage with a basic reflex save. A creature that fails its save must move 5 feet in a direction of your choice as it tries to escape the biting ants. This happens after all the creatures attempt their saves and can't add new creatures to the aura. He moves there. He moves back 5 feet and is right next to Rat now. And
he move?
he
I
had
have him grappled. But I have him grappled.
Oh.
So
he
his
is now blinded. You had him grappled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep him there.
You can make an escape check and try to get
But
out.
he's now blinded and he also takes double the damage.
Look, I was asked to make him not move. I'm doing exactly that. I said, that guy, he doesn't get his legs anymore. He lost leg privileges. And as someone with a prosthetic, I'm the exact person that gets to decide when someone loses privileges.
Okay. So she has cast Cinderstorm. And let's see here. I need to find a table real quick. You know what table I need to find.
Oh, the crit fail.
You know what table I need to find.
The one that has table stuff in it?
One second, please.
Oh, good.
You know what? I need to go actually to... Where's the sources? Rules. No. Sources. This is not working. There.
Have you tried asking it nicely?
Asking it nicely doesn't do anything. You know that.
Hey, everything has a chance to work when it comes to computers. There's a reason programmers keep rubber ducks at their desk.
Rubber ducks? Please explain the story behind that.
No, that's an actual thing. Like, so, like, rubber, like, one, as a means to, like, something that they can squeeze or throw when needed, when code isn't working. But, like, there's tons of stuff where just, like, this random thing will be, like, what holds code together. For a while, it doesn't anymore, but for a while, people that could data mine stuff had found a full 3D model of Transformers Prime Soundwave in the files of Genshin Impact. I kid you not.
What?
Attention!
Uh-huh. There,
What?
I believe there's like a JPEG that's in Team Fortress that when they tried to take it out, the entirety of the game wouldn't work, so they just had to leave the JPEG.
What? They had to leave the JPEG in? You cut off there.
In the code, because otherwise it wouldn't work.
Wow. Just wow. So,
anytime your computer doesn't work, you have to remember it's a rock we've tricked into doing math for us. It never thought it was going to have to do math. It never planned to do anything. And now it's got to do math.
gods. So, she is just, I have just rolled for her on the Mystia Surge table. Woo! And a spell surge has just happened. Woo! And now she gets to immediately cast any spell in her spell deck of the surge's spell level or lower. Or from your prepared spells, blah, 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 blah. You must choose a spell that it takes 3 or fewer actions to cast. She casts Fireball.
Come on, y'all, say it with me. I've said it twice now. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Noah, come on.
Let's go.
No,
Yippee!
it's gone now. You had your chance.
And he succeeds. And he's going to take half the damage. He's going to take 10 fire damage. Ah, that was toasty. Got any more tricks up your sleeve, little niece? And Aerodel.
She's gonna have to. You don't have any sleeves anymore.
Is going to roll a 20 on the die.
Hell yeah.
As she slashes down on him with her greatsword shield cleave. Deal normal damage to the target's shield, if he had any. He doesn't have a shield.
And this is where I would put my shield, if I had any.
And she rolls critical.
This is where we damage the shield. If they had one!
And he takes 50 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
And she misses. And that is her turn. Willow, actually, before you get to take your move, Rasha is now able to pierce his mind.
Ooh.
Finally.
And she
that's not the rule.
pulls all of you into this mindscape. And you now all find yourselves in like this field of just violet energy all around you.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
And you see these flashes come right past you. These flashes of images of Zolgoth's memories flying past you. And soon, you find yourselves in a whole other different place. You find yourselves actually at the academy, the Almana Academy in Almana, in Kalrun, as you are watching Kyrene face off with this man dressed in a cloak who has summoned these Cobroas. And Crystal says, this is Florius, as Kyrene knew him. One of his many different identities that he's had over the years. And he is cackling wildly. So now, you're not facing Zolgoth anymore. You're now in the Almana Academy. You're facing Florius, one of his other identities. So, Willow, what do you do?
Well, first, Willow's
Still unnerved, right?
Yes, you are.
okay. Do I have to roll anything?
No. Not right
Okay. Okay.
now.
Let's see. Wait. Just safe to assume we're still in like the same positions, kind of.
Yes, you're all still in this general position that you see here on the battle map. You're still in this general position.
Alright. Well, let's see.
But you appear here right in front of Kyrene as you see Kyrene kind of in shock. She is everyone make me a perception check.
Is Scaldoon still here?
Yes, Skaldoom is still here. Everyone make me a perception check.
Okay.
36 from Rat.
Should I roll one for Cyclair?
No. No, you do not.
Okay.
35 from Cauldra. One on the die from Willow. We'll get to that. 27 from my May. So,
I don't see any.
Willow, you, for some strange reason, think Kyrene loves snakes. Everyone else, you can tell that she is in a kind of phobia shock right now. She has a severe phobia of snakes.
Oh.
It's friendly. I just want to be your friend.
Yeah, Willow, for some reason, you think she loves snakes.
I should get myself a pet snake.
Willow, now is not the time.
We can always imprint in the middle of battle. How many times have we done that?
These aren't real.
I
They're
should
in
have
his
gone
head.
to the nightmare world.
Wait.
So what is Willow doing?
Okay, well, let's see. Let's see.
Are you enjoying my snakes?
Oh, yes,
They just
yes.
hiss at your presence.
I do enjoy your these things. Let's see, how far away is it? Might say. Yeah.
Can we fade in with the other half of the party in the nightmare realm while you're figuring things out, Willow?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. We fade out and back with Makoto, Bastille, and Ada in the nightmare realm. You are traveling through these dungeons, these hallways, and you soon find yourself at the actual dungeons. What do you do?
Still letting Dark World take the lead. He's the one that knows where he's going.
Okay. At this point, Dark Horse stops, and he's looking around. I do not sense her anywhere.
Our entire plan hinged around you.
I've normally been able to sense her, but I don't sense her here. Look around through these cages. She must be here.
You are lucky I came prepared.
I would hope you came prepared when you're dealing with the Lord of Nightmares.
I cast locate.
Okay.
And then trying to look for Lady Fior.
Okay. Makoto, what are you doing?
I don't think there's anything I can do right now. I just check out each cage, make sure they're empty.
Let's see. Do you have any spells that might help?
Go away, Miko. Stop batting at me.
In your spell deck. Let's see. Do you have any spells that might help? Doesn't look like you have any spells that can help. But maybe you'll be able to cast some spells to help her whenever you can find her. But you can roll a perception check to try to look around.
Perception.
Adolin.
Ooh, that was close.
41 from Makoto looking around trying to find Lady Fiore.
It was almost a one.
You can hear whimpering.
Is it a figment of my imagination again?
Make a will save.
This is why I relied on magic rather than my senses.
It's not an illusion this time.
Well, now the good rolls are starting to come in hard for Makoto.
Indeed. So, Makoto, you are actually hearing whimpering. And this time it's not an illusion.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Go away! Why are you bugging me now? The whole session you were quiet. Now you're coming up and trying to play with me.
Biko is so Makoto's cat is wanting attention.
Okay.
Which is what else is new? What else is new with cats? You know?
Pick the worst opportune moment. She has all day.
What else is new?
It's simply
Well, not all day. I
This
would
attention seeker.
Yes, they are. Okay, I guess I cautiously go and investigate or get closer to the whimpering.
Okay. As you do, all of a sudden, this swarm of metallic crows comes flying directly at you. And just as one of them is about to hit you, Makoto, a small black and gray form suddenly jumps in the way and gets hit by the bird as it falls to the ground before you. And it's hurt. As you look down at the creature which just saved you, you find that it's a feline creature. Kind of similar to a Neko, but you know it's not a Neko. You can make me an occultism check.
This one. No! Can I reroll that?
Yes. Reroll it with a story point. You can right click and click reroll with a story point.
Absolute perfection.
No! Seriously?
What?
What's okay?
Rest
So
in pieces.
Twilight, what happened? What's the chances of this happening twice?
Twilight.
So the same result 4 times in a row. Like 400 times 20, that's like 8,000.
And well,
Then
then
a fourth time in a
8,000
row, I
times.
think that's probably a 1 in 160,000.
I thought it wasn't supposed to cast low once you've rolled roll.
I think that's
Well,
Well,
right.
you can't go lower
No,
than a
it-
1 on the die.
Yeah, so it adds
Yeah.
plus 10 to the roll if you roll lower, but that
Yeah.
doesn't matter if it's a 1.
So,
Like, I'm just being like quick math. Just easy
this
quick
would
idea.
actually
Yeah,
be a
that-
success. With a 29, with a 29 result, it would be a success.
But that one
But
brings it down.
Because of the way crit fumbles and such works, the result actually goes down 1 degree, so it goes down from a success to a failure.
Jeez.
So
yeah,
you're
it's like,
not
that was
sure
a
what this
moment.
creature is.
But you have a necromancer that bites.
But you do know that it is very hurt after taking that hit for you. Do you
Okay, I'll
want...
go over and investigate it.
Okay,
Medical check or whatever.
medicine check.
Yes.
So go ahead and make a medicine check.
No, go away. We're not playing right now.
31. So you examine it with all of your medical knowledge, and you help it, and it opens its eyes and meows at you. And you feel an instant connection with it. But still, you can make an occultism check to try to recall knowledge about this.
Sure. Since it doesn't sound like you'll give me the chance to try and imprint the nightmare cat. Just handing it off.
I had this
Despite me
scripted
knowing
specifically-
everything there is.
I had this scripted specifically for a reason.
We just
44.
didn't plan for it now.
You know that this is a Shidanshi. This is a Shidanshi.
Now that's like
Shidanshis-
one letter off from a Pokemon. I just gotta say it.
Shidanshis are a spirit darkness colored nightmare Bistamon. And according to what you know, they tend to also be very both affectionate and aloof. And the reason I had this scripted for a reason is because I had neglected to give Makoto her spirit familiar, which she has a feat for. So this is her spirit familiar.
Cool.
So I will create that familiar stat block for you later, okay? Anyways,
Okay.
but still,
I
you
pet the
cast
kitty
locate.
and thank the kitty.
Yes, I cast locate.
So, could you pop that into the chat? Okay, you already did. You learn
Yeah.
the direction to the target if you picked a specific object, such as my mother's sword, or the nearest target if you picked a type of object, such as swords. So you picked a specific person, correct?
Correct.
If the target is a specific object, you must observe. You must have observed it directly with your own eyes. You have observed her directly with your own eyes. If it's a type of object, you still need to have an accurate mental image of the type of object. If there's lead or running water between you and the target, this spell can't locate the object.
So it is not within 500 feet, where there's lead in the way.
I haven't finished reading it. This means you might find a type of object farther away if the nearest one is behind lead or running water. And did you upcast it?
Yes, so that I could target it,
So
an
you
individual.
heightened it. You target a specific creature or ancestry instead, so you targeted Lady Fiore, and you must have met or seen up close the type of creature, the creature or ancestry you want to target. Yeah, you have seen her with your own eyes. She gave you a gift, in fact. In fact,
She did? I still have it.
in fact, I imagine that you might use this as part. You might use that gift that she gave you as part of casting the spell. So you.
I certainly have the Earthsight box on hand.
You, I imagine, as typical for Bastille, you suddenly go charging right on ahead as you are picking something up with your locate spell, and you are charging right on ahead, as is typical for Bastille.
I think what happens is, like, he's just, like, walking past as the person, like, sees the cat, like, that's a Shadoncha. Just keeps walking. Like, truly just the most nonchalant.
Yeah, just treating it like a typical Tuesday.
I pick the cat up and hold it as I follow Bastille.
And Ada follows as well, I hope.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I am not getting lost in here.
Off.
Yeah, it's like, I am not getting lost in here, otherwise I will not be back.
And you are charging right on ahead as you search for Lady Fiore. And yeah, we don't want Ada getting lost as typical.
She does have a leash. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was gonna say, do we need to buy a leash from the store? But if she already has one, get one of those child leashes that has straps around their chest.
That's basically what she has.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I thought it was the type that went around the neck.
That is up to your interpretation, Ada. This is your character. Which would be funnier?
Hey,
If
stop it!
anything, probably the blade neck one. Also, jokes of interpretation.
I just got a scary mental image.
You're welcome.
I did not say thank you.
When did you get here?
What?
Maui, when did you get here?
I hate how it took my mind that long to pick up what you were saying.
So, elsewhere, Koi springs awake as Ira embraces her, as she is screaming, "The dark, the dark, the dark, the dark, the dark!" And Ira says, "Koi, calm down. You're safe. I've got you. I won't let anything happen to you. But no one is safe. The dark is here." She springs out of the bed. As she gets up to the window, she sees the large dark cloud forming over the primal wood. And Ira isn't understanding what she's saying. She says, "What is Zolgoth doing this time? Not the bad man, the dark." And suddenly she realizes what Koi is saying as she takes a step back. "You mean there's something else?" Koi nods. Something worse. Ancient. Powerful. I've been sensing it for a very long time. The tribunal, they never listened to me. The first time I sensed it was in that cave on the island. I've sensed it in the city at the tower. I've been sensing it here this whole entire time. But since no one's ever listened to me, I kept it to myself. It's the ancient ones, isn't it? Koi only nods. They've been here for a very long time. Should we gather together all of the guardians? As she places a hand on Ikuoi's shoulder. Why would you hide this from me? What you've been sensing? Don't you trust me? Koi looks out the window. I do. More than you know. It's just no one's ever listened to my warnings. Everyone always just thinks I'm a child and don't know what I'm talking about. Not even the Fire Lady will ever listen to me. That's why you have to tell her, Snowy. She turns and looks at Ira. Knowing that you believe me at least, that you hear me, it helps. And I should have told you, I'm sorry. I've just been so used for so long to playing along with the impression I'm a child and keeping things to myself. It was wrong of me to hide that from you. Please go tell the Fire Lady. I need to return to the Dreamlands. I sense the others need me. Stay safe, Snowy. I love you. And she leans up and kisses her. Iris smiles. I get it, I do. It's kind of the same with my mom. She never listens to me, feels like. So you understand more than you let on. Koi cocks her head as she smiles and sticks out her tongue. People see what they want to see. They see me as a naive child because I ask questions a lot. But I'm curious by nature. Why wouldn't I ask questions? You're the first who really saw me and treated me as anything more. I just sometimes have a hard time expressing myself. Thank you for understanding me. Thank you for being you. I heard a weird word in there, by the way. Maybe a name? Mia Lara Totop, I think? Go tell the Fire Lady. Ira laughs. Her name is Crystal, honey. I don't think she likes you being called that. Why not? You like it when I call you Snowy, right? And Ira kisses her and says, that's different, honey. I love you. Go take care of the others. They're going to need you. And when Koi has drifted off to the Dreamlands, Ira sighs as she just stares at her sleeping fiancé. And she hears a voice from the doorway. So, I never listened to you, do I? And now we come back to Willow. Did you figure out what you wanted to do?
Yeah. Let's see. If I go over somewhere over here.
So you want to move over to like the left of
I was trying to. Yeah, I know. I wanted to move somewhere where I have enough space to like cast this. I guess cast this spell. Because it says you need like a lot of space to cast it.
Okay. So ooze form. Ooh. She is transforming herself into a muscane.
Yes, I am. Oh. Let's see.
I will get one.
Here. You transform into a muscane.
let's see.
You are now Muscane. So now you have a pseudopod melee attack that does 1d8 plus 5 bludgeoning and 1d8 acid. And you can spend an action after you hit to grab the target. Though the creature is now much bigger than you. Good luck.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Let's say I'm gonna hit him. Yep, I'm gonna hit him. Let's see. Oh.
Did you heighten it?
I'm assuming I heightened it to you.
Yeah, it says your battle form is now huge.
Okay,
So, how do you... What is... Shadow, do you know the key combination we need to make Willow bigger?
I don't know the key combination, but there should be a thing once you hit cast spell, it'll pop up, it'll do it automatically. Or if you want,
it's cast at level. It's cast in the system as level 3, but we want to heighten it to 5th.
What's the? I need to look at Willow's sheet because it is possible that it could be at the 3rd. It could be at a 3rd rank part instead of the 5th rank. Because I need to look at the sheet. Because you could
is under the
3rd
rank. It is under the 3rd rank.
Ah, okay. Then that's the reason why I didn't do anything like that. Because you have to move it to the 5th rank for it to do the 5th rank stuff.
So, what I want to do is just manually resize her.
Oh, that I don't know how to do it on players. Just give her the enlarge spell effect. It'll just say it'll work. Or you can give them one of the effects, because one of these effects might be able to work on it. Because I don't think she has the ooze effect on her. Oh no, there is. It's right there. Never mind. I see it. Oh, Kerchili, yeah.
I believe there is a way to make her bigger.
Oh, Orchard Jelly is a medium.
Yeah, it just says you choose like one of these.
Yeah.
Did that work?
Oh, okay. So the reason she's not huge is. Wait a minute. But why does it have the effects of huge on the foundry? But she doesn't have that's weird, because you see in the circle, like the rune circle, it shows that Willow's huge.
Yeah.
Seth, right click on Willow's token.
Okay.
Go to one of the options, should be like open configuration. It's a little gear icon.
Okay.
Go to appearance. And then one of the options should be dimensions. Parentheses, grid spaces.
It's locked.
And if you press the lock button.
Ah.
Yeah. See?
That's large. This is huge. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
It's like, oh.
I literally discovered it live while I was looking through everything, and I was like, well, I'll just look through the settings and find it. It's gotta be in here somewhere.
There we go. You're now
Just real-time tech aid.
Okay. Oh, so I'm gonna have to manually attack.
Yeah, I did it manually, so we're going to
Okay.
Your attacks now have a 15-foot reach, so you have a 15-foot reach now.
Let's see. True.
And you instead gain 40 temporary hit points instead of the 20 that you did. So plus 20. Just give you another. That's weird. So, there you go. So you just cast this spell, and you moved, so that is your turn. You moved, and you cast this spell that is 2 actions, so that's 3 actions.
Giant slime now.
Yeah, you're now a giant muskening. Rasha. Rasha says, everyone target him. Target the crazy snake guy. And she is going to... She's going to cast Dizzying Colors. She looks at you, Cauldron. Do you mind some colors?
I don't know what that means.
You're going to have to roll a will save.
Yeah, Binary was assuming so. But luckily, I've got anti-magic aura.
So Zolgoth rolls a critical success. Damn it. But yeah, the Cauldron has the anti-magic aura. So it doesn't work on him, unfortunately. Would have been fun.
Okay, I'd roll just in case.
And Zolga, Florius says, look at all the pretty colors. You know, my snakes will get a real bite out of you. I may.
It is my turn.
Yes,
so
it is.
I apologize. I was looking at my sheet, and I was like, "Oh crap! It is my turn." But
yes, it is. Quite.
It is my turn, and now. So Russia said to smack Zolgoth, right?
Yes. Florius.
Sick.
She called him Florius. This is Florius. This is his Florius identity.
Sick. All right. First action.
And you're now in the Albany Academy.
That is. Yeah, I was keeping track. I thought that was weird at first, but it's time to do something cool. An engraving strike as I smack this guy with my weapon.
You smack Florius with your weapon and it misses. I think my snakes have gotten your scent. Do you like snakes?
Shut up about your snake.
Get your mind out of the gutter, please.
I'd love to, but I'm in his mind.
Alright. And for my last action, I will...
Engrave a rune.
No, I think I have to hit. Make it melee strike the weapon and a success, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Engrave a rune takes 2 actions.
Yeah. So you need to hit him. And you miss again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna raise my shield.
Miss me, now you gotta kiss me.
Oh, I'm very flattered about that offer, but I don't swing that way. But I mean, maybe if we have enough chemistry. Wait a minute, I was supposed to kill you.
I had to kiss you, but I might suffocate you at the same time.
Yankee.
Ew, please. And
Oh, that we do so much worse in Galaria.
And we fade out. Elsewhere at the city, the Skull army has joined the fray. And they're attacking the cultists as well as everyone else. And Crystal and the Magi Guard forces that have been sent to defend the hospital are basically turning the place into a fortress. And Kyrene stands at the window, watching the battle play out below. What is the point of all this? She says, puzzling over everything. If the undead are not working with Zolgoth, then who gave Graven his new power? Sarah shakes her head. Can we maybe figure that out after we get you to a safe place? Maybe the point is just chaos, who knows? And with these words, Kyrene looks back quickly at Sarah, and then back at the scene below. And she's analyzing everything. Sarah, has your wife ever told you you're a genius? Now that you mention it, no. Why? Because you're exactly right. The point is chaos. There's a third player here. Someone trying to sow chaos. Trying to sow confusion. But the question is why? And who stands to benefit from that? Maybe it's this Avalice? Kyrene shakes her head. No, I don't see how she, nor whoever it is she serves, could have given Graven back his power, much less make him more powerful than he was before. Also, it doesn't seem like she is something she would do. She doesn't sow chaos. Her plans are precise and intricate. No, I suspect this is someone else. Well, Avalice certainly wanted you out of the way to infect you with whatever that disease is, which Koi wasn't even fully able to cure, even using both her Earth and Light Guardian powers. She only managed to stop the spread. For how long, no one can say. Which is why you have to take it easy. Leave this to the detectives. Leave this to Crystal and I. Once this is over, go take a trip with Hyoku and Grisian. Spend time with your son and future daughter-in-law. Whatever time you have left, you should spend it with your family. Kyrene looks back at her. And let Avalice win? You said yourself she wanted me out of the way. She looks back at the window. I don't know what she has planned, but wherever it is, I can't let her win. So Kuoi's light powers finally awakened. And the catalyst was to save me? Sarah looks confused. I've known. For a while. Back when I probed her memories a few years ago, I saw it then. It was just an inkling then, like a hint. That her true power had yet to be revealed. But as time went on, I would see more of these hints. Have you ever noticed that she barely seems to age? Sarah thinks for a moment. Now that you mention it, what do you think that means? Kyrene shakes her head. Of that I'm not sure. What I am sure of is that she is special. The fact that she can maintain both the elemental forces of Earth and of Light. Have you ever heard of avatars? There's a few Quadragan legends about them, but aren't they really just that, a legend, a myth? Kyrene shakes her head. In every myth, Sarah, lies a granule of truth. Why do I even try? You're too stubborn. You'll never listen to me. She changes the subject as she steps over to the window. Okay, I'll bite. Let's game this out. If it's not Avalice, then who? And what do they stand to gain from this chaos? Kyrene ponders her question. It would have to be someone powerful enough to grant Graven mythical level power. She shakes her head. The only thing that comes to my mind is someone with godlike power. Get one of those detectives in here, if you can. Oh, don't worry. It looks to me like Crystal is determined to turn this hospital into a fortress. And to be continued.
Yippee!
To be continued next time on Mistamon Saga Hidden Archives. If you enjoyed today's show, how about you do us a favor and drop us a like and a comment and maybe consider subscribing. We would also love for you to join our community on Discord. Catch our next episode live in 2 weeks on Thursday, or catch us on our podcast launching on September 12th. Thank you, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
See you around.
By the way, Seth, I think it's really funny. He said, yeah, our episodes have been really long and I don't want to edit it. And I don't want to spend time editing them. Meanwhile, this episode...
Well, it's better now that I've cut it. I've literally recorded it separately as 2 episodes, so...
Yeah, but your power tried to help you do it by itself.
Yeah, and don't forget about your internet helping you out, too, by disconnecting.
Yeah. So this one was 1 hour and 57 minutes, and the first one was 1 hour and 49 minutes, so... hopefully...
Okay,
hopefully my system handles that better in Resolve.
Yeah, and
you also have like 15 other minutes for this 1 hour and 57 minutes one.
And so if anything, I still just love how all of this is just tying back to Nyala Thotep.
Which Kawhi can't properly pronounce. Nia Lara Totop. Nia Lara Totop.
I mean, is that a
Nyala Lara Totop. I just love that intentionally botched pronunciation.
It's Kawhi. What do you expect?
Yeah, but isn't that a good thing too?
even if she knows more than she lets on, I have to throw that in there.
Yeah, if anything, that's just the equivalent of calling Cthulhu a Cthulhu.
Yeah. Speaking of Cthulhu, Makoto had her own experience with a Cthulhu during the session. Your cat didn't want to leave you alone. Miko didn't want to leave you alone.
No, Miko was being a pain.
Hulu sounds like it's a last-ditch effort from Hulu to try and bring people to watch it so it doesn't die.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that it's now being merged into Disney Plus.
I mean, they acquired them a while ago, so I expected it to happen eventually. Especially since they already had all of the show as programming from Hulu on Disney Plus as soon as the acquiring happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I get Hulu for free through my mobile provider, so...
Oh, aren't you lucky?
Nice.
Get T-Mobile. T-Mobile gets Hulu and Netflix for free.
And also costs like $80 to $90 a month. I'll stick with my $30 to $40 from Mint, thank you.
Yeah, I use
Or you could do can't remember the name of it now.
No, I was watching Hulu and then all of a sudden it signed me out and I was like, oh, what happened? It's like, oh, now I have to go through Disney Plus just to watch my show.
Yeah, I like Hulu a lot though, because it has a lot of my favorite detective shows on it.
detective show.
Yeah, like, if anything, I think the only real thing that I used Hulu to watch was, I think, Man vs. Food and My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Good choices. Good
I've
choices.
been meaning to get back on Hulu and check out the new Alien Earth show.
Alien
Ooh.
Earth.
The correct Hulu original to be bringing up is and always will be Hit Monkey. Thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk.
I hope that leak of Hitmonkey coming to Marvel Rivals is real.
That'd be incredible.
just the same size as Jeff the Shark, but actually rewards aiming.
I doubt he will. I mean, it's possible, but like the literal director of Marvel Rivals has acknowledged that there is like a big difference in how many DPS there are to tank and support. So that is something that they're gonna slowly try to work on. They just had to take time. So like we'll get DPS heroes, just they're gonna try and focus on tank and support a bit more to try and even things out.
Gotcha. And either way, I'm going to be tuning out for the night because
Same.
Good
I
night,
need to
Alan.
go to bed.
Good night,
I
Twilight.
have.
Same.
Good night, Binary.
Yeah, good night,
Good
mate.
I
night,
was
Maritime.
trying not to fall asleep.
I know. I gotta be up at 3 a.m. per the usual, so I'm out of here.
Good night.
All right, night.
Bye.
Good night, everyone. I'm gonna stay as well. Thanks for writing, Seth. And yeah, if you ever want help setting up NPC sheets, let me know, and I'll
No problem.
quickly hop in and do them. Right.
Yep.
Take it easy.
Good night. Good night, Ducky.
Good night.
Your voice was coming through much cleaner today. Thank you. So we'll see how it looks in editing.
Yay.
I'll let you know when I get to session 16.
Okay.
Good night. Have a good one. And let's see. Good night to everyone at home, and thank you for watching. Sorry for that technical issue earlier. The internet just went out, and we will see you next time in 2 weeks. Or catch our podcast on September 12th. Bye.